Did you ever look up at the ceiling late at night and whisper, God, what are you doing? The plan you thought would work out didn't. The people you trusted walked away, and the doors that looked wide open, they slammed shut. It's like you're standing in a fog so thick you can't see 3 feet in front of you. You're trying to move forward, but everything inside you is screaming for a clear answer. But what if confusion isn't punishment? What if it's the doorway to a different kind of clarity? The kind you can't control, but you can only trust. God doesn't need your perfect plan. He needs your surrendered heart. There was a season in my life where everything I thought I could count on started slipping through my fingers. My business slowed down. My marriage was tense. The weight of addiction was pressing heavy on my chest. I was so lost and confused in the chaos, I didn't know what to do. I was the guy who always had the answers. I always had the way to fix it. But this time, there was nothing left to fix. I remember sitting alone in the dark one night, replaying every decision I ever made, wondering where it all went wrong. And in the middle of that silence, I whispered, God, I don't know what to do anymore. And I swear, I didn't hear a loud voice, but I felt something gentle, like a hand pressing against my heart. And it was as if God was saying, good, you were never meant to carry this alone. That moment didn't change my circumstances overnight, but it broke something open inside me. I realized I'd been worshiping certainty, not trusting faith. There were many a times in my life where I had this conversation with God, but this one seemed to hit. There were 2 others, and if you watch more videos, you'll hear more about that. But in spiritual reflection, the fog lifted. Life is a lot like driving through thick fog. When the road is clear, we speed up. We control the wheel. We map out every turn. But when the fog rolls in, suddenly you can't see the next 10 feet. You grip the wheel tighter and your heart starts racing. But here's the thing. You don't need to see the whole road to reach your destination. You just need to trust the one who built it. God doesn't give us the entire map, because if he did, we'd skip the journey, bypass the growth, and we'd miss the miracle, the one he's been trying to show us all along and guide us through. Confusion is not a sign that you're lost. Sometimes it's the evidence that you've stepped out of your comfort zone and into the new you, the holy ground. Years ago, I went deep sea fishing with a friend. We were miles out from shore, and when the heavy fog rolled in, the kind where the ocean and the sky melt into one gray wall, and you lose your sense of direction fast out there. You have no landmarks, no lights, just water and gray. My first instinct was to panic, start turning around, turning the wheel, trying to find something. But my friend, the captain, calm as can be, told me, don't chase the shore, trust the compass. And we waited. He set the direction. An hour later, out of nowhere, the fog started to lift. And there it was, land, exactly where it was supposed to be the entire time. That day stuck with me because spiritually, that's life. When the fog sets in, most of us panic, but God's compass, north, south, east, west, it never moves. And I realized it's not my job to control the visibility. It's not your job to control the visibility either. It's your job to trust the direction you're being guided in. Maybe right now you're feeling stuck, lost in the fog. You don't know what to do with your relationship. Your career feels uncertain. Your faith feels distant. Your plans, they've fallen apart. You've been begging for a sign. But what if the silence is the sign? What if the fog isn't the proof that God is gone, but the proof he's closer than he ever was? It's God saying, hold on, I'm still writing the story. Here's what I've learned. When everything is unclear, you don't need more control. The more you try to control, the less control you have. What you need is deeper trust. You don't have to fix everything in one night. You don't have to see the end of the story. And you just have to take the next faithful step. When life doesn't make sense, trust that you're being led, not lost. When your plans fall apart, trust something better is being built. And when you feel stuck, remember, movement is the faith, and it still counts, even when your vision is blurred. God is not confused, even when you are. Confusion can either break you or build you. And the difference isn't in the answers you get. It's in the trust you choose to stand on when the answers don't come right away. If this message is hitting home for you, I want you to know you're not walking through the fog alone. It's exactly why I created the Buonaiuto movement, to help people break free from the weight of the confusion, the pain, the old stories, and to step into the new, real life, the clarity, real healing, and real freedom. And if this resonates with you, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next message. Leave a comment below. Tell me more. Tell me where trusting God is in your life right now, even when you're in the fog. And more important, there's an assessment in the link below. Fill it out. I'll call you. We can have a chat. It's absolutely free of charge. And we can walk this road together. And I'll end with this. You might not see the path, but the one who built it has never lost sight of you.